Now, this is something that perhaps is close to home. Embrace traditional cooling architecture, and this is something I remember from childhood. We really need to rethink how we build for the future we have coming and to embrace techniques of the past, repairing what we have broken. Now, there's something called Peranakan architecture, which is a feature of the West Coast or Southeast Asia, which keep towns cool and air circulating before electricity was even invented. Today, many of the features have been altered, such as the arches between buildings blocked and covered over. We need to reverse this, and we really need to look at installing shade in public areas everywhere. Trees and plants are critical too. And Andrea, as a child, I wasn't traveling much, so I can't remember how houses in other countries were. But I
Hmm.
remember growing up, my grandparents' place, at the wall there used to be this, it had holes so that air can circulate. So I'm not sure
Mm.
whether other homes in other countries actually had that, but I remember growing up in homes like that where walls had tiny holes, literally holes,
Mm.
for air to pass through in and out of the house, high
So
up at.
yeah, my first experience with Peranakan architecture was in Malacca in Malaysia. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
places. I love it. And, it was the first time in the houses, just the way they're designed. So the air sort of moves through the houses, but also in the streets. So in Phuket town, it's also got Peranakan architecture.
Mhm.
And one of the features of these big archways between all of the buildings so that the air flows all the way through, depending on which way the breeze is going. And a lot of the shops have sort of blocked them with clothes, and shops are moving onto the streets and all that sort of stuff. So we really need to reverse that, to keep that air circulating. I also recently saw these sort of sails that you can sort of put across between buildings where you can grow vegetation. So we need more shade. We need to do a lot, but I think there's so much wisdom in the ancients, about how they built.
I remember we used to have high ceilings with bamboos as
Mm,
arch those days.
yeah, right, nice. Yeah, so we can go back. I mean, it's not the only answer, but definitely.
One of
Uncommon courage, uncommon courage.